It's time to meet the starting five for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At point guard, standing 6'5", number 25, A.J. Mitchell. Starting at the other guard, at 6'3", number 22, Jayson at center, 7 foot, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. Starting at power forward, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Chad Holmgren. At the other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Jaylen Williams. Your Oklahoma City Thunder head coach is Mark Daigneault. Another round of applause for Oklahoma City.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jordan Poole out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Misi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Thunder, Wallace and Williams run the wings. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Now, here's Williams. Count that bucket.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Poole looking it over. Five to shoot. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Mitchell finds Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. B.A.?
Allie, thank you. And looking at Jaylen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Shooting 1.
And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness. They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Williams passes to Wallace, and the shot's good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
For New Orleans, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Holmgren against Williamson. Outside Murray to halt the run. Poole outside. Second chance shot. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. The 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
Yeah, look, those careless fouls will drive a coach nuts. You've got to be disciplined and tied together to have success.
Chance now to take a look at some numbers for Zion Williamson. Murray with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. Clock at 6. To end the drought. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Pass to Mitchell. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wallace misses. Pelicans trail by 12. Williamson right side. It's Poole on the wing. Back to Williamson. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
Wallace outside. Down low. Hardenstein passes to Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Poole against Hardenstein. Pass to Misi. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Mitchell with the ball. He's against Misi. Hardenstein in the post. Covered by Williamson. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Great timing by Zion. Met him near the rim.
Will it go? It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They found favorable matchups in that one. It was a simple approach that paid dividends. The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pelicans trail by 14. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. The Pelicans, second.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Pass to Misi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And here's Poole. They still need this. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, just an excellent shot block. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
Williams misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Poole. Really had his troubles in that loss to San Antonio. Just couldn't find his rhythm. Williamson passes to Poole. They kick it out to Murray. And again, no good by New Orleans.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Brian, back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And that one drops.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Now here's Wallace. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Murray. There's the 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, BA. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
For Oklahoma City, Joe comes in for Wallace, and it's Caruso in for Mitchell. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. And here's Holmgren, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. And here's Caruso outside. Connects from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 12.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
That one's good for 2.
Giving it up, Jordan Poole, the right decision.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Now Williams, defended by Jones. Williams misses. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Trailing by 10. Williamson misses.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren finds Caruso. And here's Joe. Alvarado defending. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Holmgren. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 5 rebounds in the game.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Fades. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Topic is subbed in for Jalen Williams. And then for New Orleans, Looney's checked in for Misi. Queen comes in for Williamson. And Hawkins is subbed in for Poole. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 17-7 run. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Jones, the pass to Alvarado. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Oklahoma City. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Kevon Looney, Herb Jones out there with Jose Alvarado, and it's Queen in at the power forward. Here's Hawkins. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Takes a three. Up again. Oh, man, the motor. That is what Looney brings to this team.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Pass to Topic. Outside Joe. Williams a screen on Jones. And here's Caruso outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Hawkins. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Williams. And it's Caruso on the take. Basket's good. Caruso's got 5. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Looney. And he can't get that one.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Pass to Caruso. No good on the triple. The Pelicans have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Hawkins. Inside. Here's Looney. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Outside, Williams. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Williams. Wallace comes in for Joe. And Mitchell subbed in for Topic. And then for New Orleans, Williamson's checked in for Queen. Trey Murphy comes in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Alvarado. Pass to Williams. An easy 2 on the layup. 9 points for Jalen Williams.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Looney finds Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Caruso outside. Now here's Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Now Wallace. 4 on the clock. Chalk up 2 there. And now an 11-point Oklahoma City lead.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
So let's head to the sidelines. We've got some news on Chet Holmgren. Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Oklahoma City's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Thanks for the update there, Allie. Unfortunately, that's not the news fans were hoping for.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
First one falls for him. And you have to love the two-way ability of DeJounte Murray, Coach.
Well, Brian, when you have someone that big and athletic in the backcourt, it's a huge advantage. Murray is also highly skilled. He is an impact player.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Misi, he's checked in for New Orleans. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, it seems like every season, DeJounte Murray is out to make it his best year. That competitiveness is something you really appreciate.
So it's Oklahoma City now. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Williams with it. He's picked up by Jones. And it's good for 2. Caruso's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. less forcing and more passing.
Here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams. The fourth spot held by Oklahoma City.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Here's Jones. Murray for three. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Williamson for three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you, B.A.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Misi. And the layup falls. Misi's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
Pass to Hartenstein. Mitchell against Murray. There's the screen. Back to Hartenstein. And here's Caruso. Over Jones. Caruso misses.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Now Misi. Picked by Misi. Williamson inside. Working on Williams. Murray from outside. Williams grabs the board.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 11 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Mitchell against Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and Murray is getting in close, and he's rewarded with the foul call.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops from Murray.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
The Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Poole's checked in. Good on both.
Well, you get a lot with Murray. Size in the backcourt. He plays at a high level on both ends. Very difficult matchup.
Now here's Williams. 11 points in the game. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Williamson. Launches a 3. Wallace pulls it in.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Pass to Williams. There's a screen. To to the middle. Here's Mitchell. Up and in from the low block. Mitchell's got his second basket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pelicans trail by 10. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And no good. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Now Williams lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Poole with the ball. Watched by Wallace. And again, no good by New Orleans. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Williams on the wing. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game from behind the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Mises. 44 seconds left in the first half. Poole against Williams. Back to Mises. Tipped. Outside Mitchell. Here's Wallace. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Pelicans trail by 10.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Poole outside. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. Tipping off halftime, let's start things off with a look at the All-Star voting.
We are really close to it now. One of my favorite events of the year. I just bought a new suit for it.
Yeah, I like the whole weekend, all the events on the court and off the court is going to be lit. And I bet not be on that waiting list to get into your party, Kenny.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. Jalen Williams is having himself a game.
He's imposing his will at the offensive end. Points are coming from down low. You know what I'm saying? Ernie, you ever get low?
Oh, I can drop it to the floor. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Pelicans trail by 10. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Wallace and Williams run the wings. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Wallace, guarded by Poole. Wallace outside, and he drives in. Right side, Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. To the inside, Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Pass to Misi. Here's Williamson. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Holmgren, covered by Williamson. Now here's Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Wallace. Fires the 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Misi's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Poole outside. They kick it out to Murray. And he gets it back.
Well, that's been the story here. A lot of lucky bounces going their way to give them extra possessions.
Tries again. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams passes to Mitchell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
Oklahoma City shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
For your Oklahoma
Good
City,
shot.
Mitchell. One shot.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. Now Murray. He's got 6. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. 2nd, the Thunder. 5th, New Orleans.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
Here's Murray. He has 6. Pass to Williamson. Poole outside. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots. Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Now here's Williamson. Still without a bucket. Here's Misi. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Man, good whistle there.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
That one's off. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Thunder leading by 15. Here's Williams. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Left side Williams. And the shot goes down. Williams has got 13 now.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Misi. Here's Poole. Watch by Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Williamson outside. The shot to stop the run. Rejected by Holmgren.
I mean, what an incredible reach he has. Holmgren should strike fear into any shooter when he's on the floor.
Oklahoma City's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
Wallace outside. The three. He buries it from 3. Wallace has got 7 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Williamson. No points so far. Back to Murray. Williamson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Williams' shot is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
For New Orleans, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Misi, high post. Back to Poole. To win the drought. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Good on the shot.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Now here's Misi. He's got 6. Poole from long range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Poole. Back to Misi. They kick it out to Murray. Takes the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Pelicans also making a change. Jones, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Hartenstein finds Caruso. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Caruso's got 10 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Picked by Misi. Mitchell against Murray. Five on the clock.
Yeah, you certainly don't have to worry about Murray shying away from contact. He'll come right at you.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
The free throw drops from Murray. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. And the Pelicans also making a change. Looney's checked in. And Murray drops them both. Here's Oklahoma City now. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Screen by Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
At the line for the Pelicans, Dejounte Murray, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 19-4 run. Mitchell with the ball. Poole picks him up. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Caruso, a screen on Murray. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Poole outside. Pulls up on the wing, and the jumper is good. Poole's got his first points of the night.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame, struggling to get back on track.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Mitchell misses. New Orleans has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Back to Poole. Outside Murray. Over Mitchell. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Poole. 12 points for Dejounte Murray.
Well, over the course of his career, Murray has been a much improved jump shooter.
Mitchell against Murray. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's the 3. The shot no good. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Poole outside. Six to shoot. From deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside, here's Wallace. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Now here's Poole. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A huge 24-point lead for them. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Zion and Looney together down low. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then it's Herb Jones. And it's Hawkins in at the 2.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Williamson with it. Pass to Hawkins. Fires for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hawkins just got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And here's Joe. Back to Williams. Alvarado with a steal. Williamson inside. Williams defending. Williams against Williamson. Clock at 6. Tries to break his ice. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 23. Pass to Joe. Jacks up a three. Looney grabs a miss. And New Orleans shooting just 21% from the floor. Here's Hawkins. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, D.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
And Looney with the slam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Caruso. Fires from deep. Looney grabs a miss. The Pelicans have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And the basket is good.
Hawkins finessing his way to finding a window in close.
Outside, Williams. Outside Joe. Pass to Williams. Puts up a three. Williams misses.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Williamson passes to Hawkins. To the middle. Here's Jones. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, Hawkins isn't just a scorer. He's also good at sharing the wealth.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Joe on the wing from outside the arc. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's Hawkins. Pass to Alvarado. Williamson outside. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Williams a screen on Jones. To win the cold spell. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has got 19 points.
And Williams has done a great job finding his rhythm here tonight. He's just trying to get as many points as he can.
Here's Hawkins, covered by Joe. Williamson against Williams. Pass to Alvarado from deep. That one is off. Some solid defense from Williams. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Now here's Alvarado. Here's Hawkins. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's Joe. Over Looney, and again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hawkins can't get it to go.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
First free throw is good. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Caruso. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Misi, he's checked in for Looney. Trey Murphy comes in for Jones. Poole, he's checked in for Hawkins. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Alvarado. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
Good on the bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Poole outside. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Murray, watched by Wallace. Williamson, left side. Joe grabs the miss.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
And here is Williams. Yep, count it. Williams has got 12 points in just the second half.
They're really working the paint now.
Pass to Misi. Poole outside. No good on the shot. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Right side, Williams. Count the basket. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
And Williams is so poised down inside. He just gets it done from anywhere on the court.
Here's Poole. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Murray for 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Holmgren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Joe. Wallace outside. Back to Joe. Launches it. Nails it from 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now here's Misi. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Poole from long range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Williams.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
2 shots.
And he drops it first. It has been special watching Zion since he came into the league, hadn't it, Stan?
Look, B.A., I'll tell you this. Zion is unique in the way he plays the game. Not many guys are even capable of doing the things he does. Players like him don't come around often.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Misi, high post. Here's Poole. And again, New Orleans, no good. Now Caruso. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Jalen Williams.